Alright, so this video is going to be about the Proving Grounds team match that I did. So since this is a team match, I've got 2 sets of footage. I'll be running those split screen. One of the things I'll do, I'm going to have the stage descriptions in the video for all the stages except for the first stage because I didn't get that one on camera. If you're not interested in the stage descriptions, because those can get a little boring, I have all the timestamps in the description, as well as they should all show up as chapters. So you can skip the stage descriptions if you want and just go straight into the match footage. But get this intro wrapped up, go to the match footage, and then I'll go over all the gear after that.
All right, shooters ready.
Yep.
Stand by. Oh, hold on. Just kidding. Stand by. Hang on, wait. Put it down. You gotta wait till it falls. Hit!
Go!
Clear!
Always. Charge right.
I'm not sure. Clear. Clear.
I'm good.
Whoa. Both misses.
It's yours.
How about you? Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I missed.
A little bit clear. You're supposed to have done that already. Go. Are you clear? Primary? All right, go.
Whoever gets there first, grab a biscuit and not
Oh god! Oh, that's heavy.
You got it.
Fuck.
Got no rifle. You ain't got no rifle.
let me give the spiel and then we'll kind of dumb it down. It's a little confusing on paper.
But it's 2 gun shots.
All right, starting position. Both shooters standing touching the post. This one right here.
It's 2 guns.
Rifle, mag in, bolt forward, empty chamber. Pistol, empty and holstered.
No, it's position.
Elites must run after each. So are there any elites here? No. None? Easy enough.
Which what?
Everyone else will run once per station.
We actually have
The rock and everything, we'll get into it.
7 or 8 people that do bolt guns.
That's good. We have 15.
Or skip for a penalty of 10 seconds per skipper plate, but shooter must engage it, and the second shooter must run for the missed plate penalty. No skipping without an initial engagement and run.
Well, you don't have to run or anything. I
So
mean,
at the buzzer, the primary shooter will move to
yeah,
pistol
it's like
position
PRS.
one. That
but
box
fun.
right there, that red one.
With a pistol.
Exactly right.
First shooting box and engage the 3 static steel with 1 hit each. If the primary shooter misses, then the secondary must grab 1 cinder block, 2 for elites, no
So
elites,
Tommy Butler.
and run around the blue barrel and back.
At our match, like legit.
Primary shooter cannot shoot until the secondary is back from the run.
Against Gasco.
After the 3 static steel are engaged, the
But
primary
he's the
shooter
I
moves
got
to
a video-
pistol
I got
box
pictures of
2
him somewhere.
and engages the
He's
6
got 2
paddles
pieces
on
of
the
brass
dueling
air and you see him
and
firing
6
again. That's how fast
on
he
the
is.
plate rack.
It's amazing.
1 per station, or 1 run per station if you miss. Then moves to pistol 3 and engages the Texas Star, and then 1 static steel with 1 hit. Unload and show clear.
So the military plates, is that one station?
That's one station.
There's like that. There's
So-
you miss a duelistry and you miss any
In
more.
order to qualify, you had to be able to knock
It's
off.
only 1 run.
1, 2, 3 runs.
Correct. All right, then secondary proceeds to rifle position 2, the rocks, and engages the 6 rifle targets with 1 hit each from left to right. Then move to position 2, the wobble board, and repeat. Unload and show clear. Switch shooters and repeat the rifle sequence. Elites will have the 3rd position, but we don't have to worry about that. The secondary shooter then proceeds to pistol position 1 and engages the 3 static steel with 1 hit each. Then position 2, engaging the 6 paddles on the dueling tree with 1 hit each. Move to position 3 and engage the 1 static steel with 1 hit. So the secondary shooter will have less to shoot on the pistol. So we're going to do pistol, rifle, rifle, pistol, alternating each time.
Can you go through the secondary on pistol one more time?
It's just whatever's going to be left up there. So it'll be pistol position 1, 3 static steel with 1 hit each. Then pistol position 2, the 6 paddles on the dueling tree.
And the plate rack?
Nope, the plate rack's going to be down from primary shooter.
Okay,
We're
that's
not
what
going to
I
reset it.
Alright.
Then move to position 3 and engage the 1 static steel with 1 hit. So you got about half the
Anywhere on there, not the little.
Doesn't matter, wherever. Just got to hit it.
And when you're a bad partner and make your partner run, don't shoot until he gets back to the box. We'll let you know when he's there.
Primary shooter does need to hit the small target, right?
No.
On that 3rd one?
Nope, just hit the
okay.
steel.
On this one? On station 1?
Yeah, wherever.
Oh.
Just hit the steel.
Okay.
All right, I'll give you a second to take a look.
Shooters, are you ready? Stand by.
Run!
All right, hold on.
One run per missed target.
Yeah, yesterday afternoon it was running every time they missed. Yeah.
That was a miss, right?
Run, run.
Standing only. I'm sorry, they said they don't ask a bunch of questions. You know,
That's all the questions you need.
Sir?
Yep.
run! Go!
So it's rifle then pistol for me.
Correct.
Grab your rifle, let's go. All right, anyone on the rock, 1 hit each, left to right. Go!
Yeah.
Hit! 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 All right, rifle in safe, let's move. All right, left to right, one hit each. Hit! 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 All right, go clear. You're good. Good.
Yeah.
Alright, put it outside, let's go. That's right, one hit each.
Fuck.
Run! Run! Go! Hey! All right, unload, jump clear. Good. Go. Sit in block. Run! Go! Just a silhouette.
Almost so clear for me.
Clear.
Hey guys, welcome to stage one. Obviously, I'm Devin, for anyone who doesn't know me. Monica
She went to the bathroom.
just walked away for a second. Bruce Beck is helping out too. He's grabbing food, and then we have KP. She'll be out here as well. So he's out here on squad or on stage. Stage one, Oak Course. Start position. You good? Oh, never mind. Your start position. Bow shooter standing, touching the front left pole on the farthest obstacle. Pistol empty and holstered. Rifle is empty and stays on the wall right there, on this side of it. At the buzzer, bow shooters will sprint to the low crawl, do the low crawl, and then climb over the wall. Each shooter will then pick a box and engage their respective Texas star. Bow shooters must remain in their box until each shooter is complete. Bows must unload and show clear, then proceed to the rope climb. Is anyone here running elite? All right, you're gonna climb to the low black tape mark. Failure to climb the rope is a 60-second penalty. Once bow shooters are down the rope, proceed to the obstacle course. Let's walk over there real quick.
So even if one takes
All right, at the O course, each shooter will pick a side to start on, and then run the entire course. That means one person starting with the wires, one person starting with the balance beam. You'll both go all the way down, come all the way back. Your obstacles are as follows. The wires. Skip the rock climbing wall and go to the low wall. You'll go over it. You'll climb the cargo net. You'll climb the high wall. You'll go through the window. You'll go under the low crawl. You'll go through the window over the log, and then you'll come over the balance beam. That all makes sense?
Yes, we're basically doing this.
Yep, Novi's got it. You start on both sides, you do the whole course. All right. Hey, y'all do not have to carry your rifles on the O course. Your rifle can be staged somewhere safely on the stage. The rock's a great place. There's also other good places. Alrighty. Shooters will meet back up at the front of the obstacle course and head to range 2. One shooter starts with rifle, where Monica is standing, and will utilize the windows. One shooter starts with pistol, stands where KP is, and engages these small targets here. Both shooters will engage their targets left to right in the following order. Pistol target 1, rifle target 1, pistol target 2, rifle target 2, 3 and 3, so on and so forth. So
still.
Either shooter can start rifle or pistol, but you're gonna alternate hits.
Left to right.
Left to right.
Hits, not shots. Hits.
Alternate hits. If you get out of order, we'll get you back in order. Whether that means you took 1 extra shot or 10 extra shots. Once all rifle and pistol targets have been engaged, unload and show clear, switch positions, and repeat. So you'll come up, one person will start here and here, you'll do your 7, you'll clear your weapons, and you'll swap. You have a question?
Can the first person that arrives here shoot the first pistol
Yep.
target prior to them getting here?
100%. If you beat your partner, you can start. You just can't move on to your second target.
I know you just said we're alternating hits, not shots.
Alternating hits, not shots.
Thinking of it as dueling still.
Yeah,
Like dueling banjos. I know you're from the banjo area.
When he
So.
said it, and I heard him, and then I was like,
Do you have any other questions over the course of fire?
"No, sir."
I'll tell you what a
Through the
banjo is.
window. Not
Through the
beside
wall.
the window. Through the window.
Any
window.
If I'm really good with a handgun, can I shoot the rifle target with a handgun?
No.
Any window. Anyone.
Alrighty.
I'm the Texas Star.
Yep.
Help your partner.
I'm not telling you you can't.
Both stars must be clear.
starters, you gotta clear the stars.
You gotta clear 2 stars. You both have to clear your guns before you leave the boxes.
Could be a DQ if you do, could not be a DQ if you do. Alright, I'm
Just telling you guys should start.
I'm gonna run pee and I'll be
Alright, we're gonna start off with Master Group here. So we've got like 3-4 minutes. Get your gear sorted out and we'll start running down the line. Are you ready? Stand by. Go! Clear. Go down. Clear. Go.
What the fuck?
I think you got a double.
Fuck.
You got 2 guns there. Yeah, you got something jammed in. Use your partner's gun if you can.
Here you go.
Still left thumb in the mic.
Oh, hold on. Drop your mag.
What?
Drop your mag. Back it again. Didn't go all the way forward.
Might be an ammo issue. You might want to trade mags.
Get it, Meg.
Hold on, it's jammed in there. Okay.
Just get up and move the pistol. Just get up and move the pistol. It's only 10 seconds. Oh, it's 30? Oh, fuck. You got a fucked up gun. Yeah. We just need one to work.
All right. Here you go.
Fuck.
There you go.
Safe it,
Here,
pass it off. Yep. Safe it, pass it off. Pass it off. Shoot pistol, Ronnie. Hit. Hook. Hit. Hook. Hit. Hit. Hook. Hold on. Stop. Hit. Ronnie, get back to the middle. Push the last one. There we go. Unload, show clear. I don't even know how to fuck to check clear on this thing.
Up through here.
Alright, cool. Yeah. And then when you stand up, let's check the pistol again, please.
No timeout?
No.
Awesome.
You get 360. It took you 100 seconds to do that.
Oh,
That was
man.
rough.
That's the first
It was
one
a great run otherwise.
I've ever hit a
It's
rifle.
also the only reason I ran an arrow this game. Icy clear, thank you.
Sorry.
Let's double check this rifle, especially with you.
All right, guys, welcome to stage 2. It's called Ride With Me. For those of you guys who have never shot with me before, shooting orders of social construct, it's not real. I'll take you in a second to show you where the start positions are. There isn't any resetting. There are no guns around the start positions. So whenever you're ready to get start, please be in there ready to go at a moment's notice. Our wonderful volunteer over here, Miss Natalie, is going to start you off with the shot timer from inside, and you're going to come on out. But please be in there ready to go. When she gets in there, you're going to come in with your bolt lock back and your dust cover open, and then she'll tell you to send your bolt home and insert the mag. Everybody understand? Do not come in there with a loaded magazine in your gun. Or I'm just going to assume it's already loaded and you loaded a gun without instruction and you're going to go home. Is everybody crystal clear on that? Okay. Because apparently some people did that earlier today and she didn't tell me until later. Let's go ahead and go in there and we'll get started.
Bolt back, dust cover open.
Yep, and she'll tell you send the bolt
What
home.
if I don't have a dust cover?
Don't put a mag in.
DNF. Yep.
Go home already.
Throw the mag in until she tells you.
So if you don't have a dust cover, we just go home now, right?
Yep.
Get deported.
Yes, go home now, please. All right. Generally speaking, does everyone see how this box kind of forms like an impassable area? Okay. So everybody see that Phoenix right there on the wall? Everybody see that Phoenix right there on the wall? When we say start position and we say hands of the Phoenix, those are the Phoenixes we're talking about. Everybody notice the door we came in?
Yes.
Shooter number 1 is going to go out that door, and they're going to go to the mini Connex. Shooter number 2 is going to be touching here. They're going to go out a door over there that we're going to go out in just a second, and they're going to go to the van. All this is going to make sense in a bit. I just wanted to tell you guys so I can read this off, and then we can kind of move on. All right. Start position is going to be mag inserted on an empty chamber, rifle slung, pistol empty. At the buzzer, the shooters will proceed to the shoot house exit. Shooter 1 will exit to the mini Connex, and shooter 2 will exit to the minivan. So everybody understands. So you're going to be in here, and you're going to go outside. You guys are going to be doing stuff separately at the same time, okay, at either ends of the stage. Let's go out this way. There's a Phoenix on the back side of this door. Everybody take a look at it. That's the door you're going to be going out. Nah. You're the second person to think that.
Not penis. I'm
Yeah.
really excited about that.
Penis.
I mean, if you want to think about penis, I'm not going to stop you.
Dude, a penis.
It is a free country. Whoever comes out of that door, you're going to go to that van. And we'll go over there in a second, but that's the minivan I'm talking about. We're gonna go over there after I explain this shooting position. All right, you guys are gonna have your rifle slung. You can either come up the ladder there, or you can go all the way down and go up the stairs. But either way you come up, shooting position 1 is out of that window, 7 pistol steel, left to right. You'll then move down to shooting position 2. You'll do 7 pistol steel, left to right, 1 hit each. And then you'll unload your pistol and go.
You can come in from the back side or you have to run through here?
You can come in through the stairs,
Right.
or you can come up that ladder right there.
Either
way,
we
it's
go.
that floor, yep, the
From
second
the
floor.
outside. No, we're not coming out here and then going.
No. Yeah, I just come out here so I can point out the windows and you guys can see the targets.
Right.
So we don't all have to go up the stairs and the ladder and whatnot. Is that pretty self-explanatory? Everybody got that?
Yeah, left window, right window,
Yes.
left to right.
Okay, so while you're here shooting pistol, your partner is going to be off at the van shooting rifle. And we'll go out there in just a second and do it. If one of you finishes first, so let's say the rifle shooter finishes first, and they come up here and you're still shooting pistol, they cannot shoot until you are finished. Likewise, if you're the pistol shooter, you finish shooting before the rifle person does. You can go up there, you can get in position, you can be ready, but you can't start shooting until they're done. Until the RO at that section gives you the clear. Is everybody understood with that? Okay? All right.
Can we load and make ready over there?
Yes,
Or
you
do we
will
need-
load and make, at the rifle, you will load and make ready at the blue barrel. And that'll make sense for you guys to get up there.
So you're shooting these targets from this window?
Yes.
Those targets from that window?
No, it's all the same targets.
So
7 targets.
14 hits total.
Yep, 14 hits total.
If you get over to the rifle and the guy's still shooting, can you load and make ready, or you gotta wait till he gets out?
You'll have a magazine in, and you can get down, you can get in position, you can be ready. You just can't charge your rifle until the RO tells you to. So, I mean, you can get down there on the barrel, you can be ready, like have your reticle on that target, and just charge it as soon as the RO tells you to, but don't charge it until he tells you. Alright guys. So, since I know you're late, there's only 2 positions here. You can see the off the barrel. So the targets are there, everybody see the bus? There's 2 targets to the left of us. Everybody see them? Yep. And you'll come up at the kind of 2 o'clock angle, and there's the big full-size silhouette sitting here at 300 yards. That's your furthest target you'll have to take. You have number 4. You kind of come down at a 4 o'clock. It's sitting there like this, and then that in front of that brush pile, there are 2 steel there. So 6 targets total. Left or right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the barrel.
The brush pile at the corner of the woods?
Yeah, right there. You see where the hill slopes down and there's a brush pile right there? There's 2 steel in front of it. I know they're a little hard to see with the naked eye. There's some binoculars right there if y'all want to take a look. All right, guys.
3rd window.
No, that's stage 4.
I'll go rifle.
All right, so position number 1 is off this blue barrel. So you're going to do left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to get up and move. And you're going to go to the 3rd window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, when you're coming up here, do not charge your rifle until you're on that blue barrel. If I'm standing here and I'm watching you come up and I see you charge your rifle right there, I'm immediately standing downrange of a charged rifle. You don't have to see it? You're going home. So don't do that. Wait until you're right there. And then also, guys, whenever you're transitioning to this 3rd window, so when you get up and you got to swing over this way, where are you pointing at over there? All my good friends in the Connex over there. I like some of those guys. But please just make sure you're pointing down on the ground or air, just in the safe direction whenever you're moving over here to the window. Is that cool?
So which window do you shoot out over? Does it matter?
This one.
The one with the phoenix on it.
The one with the penis.
To be fair, you can see everything right there, and if you shoot through here, you should not hit the van.
You should.
Yeah, you should not. I mean, if you do, that sucks. Huh?
Targets over there.
Yeah. Yep. Another thing too, guys, please be careful of those stakes. I've had a couple guys almost in rounds through them today. I don't want that to happen. And obviously don't shoot the van because it's a target within 25 yards.
What are the distances?
That furthest one is 300.
Okay, and then.
All right. So this is the breach door. Got this little dowel here. Let's keep it closed. When you get finished, so let's say you're the pistol, you shot pistol second, you shot rifle first, you completed it, you come over here, you complete your pistol. You can pick up the battering ram, you can hold on to it, but you have to wait until your partner is done and tags you in before you hit it. Is that clear? Your striking the door with the battering ram is what's gonna stop the timer. Miss Natalie's gonna be standing right here with the timer, and she's going to get you hitting the door with a battering ram, and that's going to be what your stop plate is. Everybody clear? You have to break through the door before it's finished.
That has to open.
Everybody get that? So if you're going to be here, you're going to have the battering ram, and you're going to break down the door to stop the clock. Now you have to wait until your partner gets here and tags you in. So if you finish, you blow through rifle, you come back over here, you blow through pistol, you're sitting here, you still have to wait until your partner's done, and when they come back, they're going to tag you in. Okay.
It's just
so
whoever.
You can literally stand here, holding on to it like this, and just your partner comes by and then you slam into it. That's good. Or you guys can do it together. What's a big giant knobby black thing between friends, you know?
It's just whoever gets here first.
Fits if you're brave enough.
So if you get up there first,
Yeah, you have to
and I'm lagging behind, you have to wait for me to
Don't
come
bust
up
down
and
that door,
tag you.
because then we got to put a new one in while you're on the clock, even if your buddy's here. So.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? Go, 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 go!
Come on, Austin. 6 targets, left to right. Hit! Throw window! Fucking hell. Get up to that tower.
Bags over there.
Come on, Ronnie.
First
Target,
position.
left to right.
7 big meanies, left to right. Hit, change position, second window. 6 targets, left to right. Clear. Holster. Go, go, go.
Hit! Just left. Hit! Through window. Hit! Hit! Oh,
What's
no,
y'all's
whoa.
team name?
Oh, I have no idea.
Left.
First name.
Austin and Ronnie. Austin and Ronnie.
Austin Ronnie. Sorry, I'm trying.
You're good.
Hi.
I remember faces, not names.
That's fine. I barely remember either, so we're good.
Hit!
Fuck. You nailed that damn pistol, dude. Nailed. Our rifle now, it's got a round stuck in it. Yeah. Both white crease.
It's got a, is it a
It's
full
got
round?
it's got a round stuck in it.
It's got a round stuck in it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. There you go.
Oh shit.
Come on. Alright. Yeah,
Bushes?
fifth round, fifth one. One by
Yeah,
the
he was
spot.
having issues on the last stage.
No, same thing.
Same thing. Hit that board.
Nope.
I'm gonna go give him a mag.
Skip 2? Can I skip 2?
Yeah, just skip those 2 here. Take
That's
them
all
apart
right.
and take the pieces back.
Oh, fuck.
I think you might have a primer in there.
That's what happened the last time.
Because if you can't,
Here you go.
it won't. There's a round stuck in there.
Can I give him my rifle?
We gotta make it safe. Here. Do you mind doing this again in a minute? Jasper, stop time.
No, I don't mind.
Stop. We're gonna have to reach it in a minute.
Can I just take this?
Huh?
Can I take this?
No, we stop. We stop. Because we gotta get this clear first.
Alright.
I can't have a live round in it and like, yeah. So there is. All right. Yeah, you got a primer down in there. If you can take it like this and get the round out, if y'all can go again.
God damn it. All right.
So if you, I'll let you do reach it. Yeah, you got like a screwdriver or something. All right. Oh man, a Microtech.
Oh yeah.
That's coming out.
You're my daddy.
All right, yeah, so I can see the primer in there.
Looks like 1 or 2 of them. Oh, it's crushed.
Here, hold that. There it is. I got it out. But it looks like there's a second piece in there.
Do you want me to grab my backup rifle?
I don't think it's the rifle.
Okay.
Because it keeps blowing primers. I think it's ammo.
I got some AAC 77s if you want to use those.
I would.
Yep.
I would just do that.
Oh, that was going good for a minute there on the pistol.
Hell yeah. We all just have to do it again. Alright. I can't get, there's a piece of primer in there. You can see it. It's at the bottom near your feed ramps.
Okay.
I would just get something small and get that out.
Alright.
Are y'all the last shooters?
Maybe, probably. Close to it.
Close to it?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and go get all your, go get your stuff reloaded and whatnot. Use
Alright.
77 grain. Get that little piece of primer out of there.
Alright.
Oh, you guys killed it last time. Until Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? Go, go, go!
It's no biggie. Hit! 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 Third window. Hit! 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 Unload to clear. Good. Alright. Go, go, go!
Change position. Second. Same target. Left to right.
Draper, this is Raymond. Actual, come in.
Time.
Okay, guys. I'm going to go through the brief, and then we'll start answering questions as we do the walkthrough, okay? Alright. Start position. Wrists will be zip tied, standing back to back in a wooden box. Rifle is empty and staged on the wall. Pistol is empty and holstered in the belt. Shooters will start with their plate carrier and belt off, staged in the gearboxes. Shooters must decide primary and secondary shooter. Primary is pistol, secondary is rifle. At the buzzer, shooters will break out of the zip ties, put on their gear, and go. Both shooters must have their gear on before they can exit the connex. The air tank and the sandbaby must be carried throughout the entire stage. Alright, we'll just keep going. Shooters exit the connex and proceed up the stairs to the second floor. Window 1. You will engage 6 pistol targets left to right, 1 hit each. Then you will proceed to window 2. Engage 6 pistol targets from left to right, 1 hit each. Unload and show clear. Shooters then will proceed up the stairs to the 3rd floor. From position 1, secondary shooter will engage the 6 rifle targets, 1 hit each, left to right. Put on safe. Move to position 2. Repeat. 6 rifle targets with 1 hit each, left to right. Unload, show clear. Both shooters then will exit the connex, move to the right side of the connex on the floor, and from the tire, each shooter will engage 1 paddle of the dueling tree. Alright, so the deal with the prop. The props must be with you the whole time, okay? You must be within arm's reach of each other when you're shooting, so fingers tip to tip, right? When you're shooting, you can put down your implement if you choose to do so, or your partner can hold it for you. When you're doing pistol on this one part, doing the pistol from one position to the next, your partner can carry your implement. Same with the rifle section. They cannot carry both implements from each level, okay? We let that go with them, your partner carrying it for you if you choose to do that, just for safety reasons, especially with the rifle. Okay, with the pistol, you can kind of holster and everything else. Alright.
Listen up.
Yep.
Window 1. Make ready. 6 targets, left to right. You will stay hot. Move. Second window, left to right. 6 targets. Step back. Unload. Show the RO clear. If you just rack it, he won't clear you. You have to show him the chamber. Once you're cleared, holster. Move through. Come this way. All right. This is position 1. Rifleman will come up. You'll make ready. You cannot fire until your partner comes around me and sits here. You may mount, and I suggest that you mount on the bar. There are 6 rifle targets. Do you see the 2 stacks of tires?
Yep.
Left stack of tires is the left target. You can see right in front. That is your first target. You go left. There's 4 right here close to us. That'll be your second group of targets. Last target will be that back target in the back against the second right side tire stack. Everybody see that?
Yep.
As soon as you hit that target, you will make safe. You will stay hot. You will move this way. Second position, same sequence, nothing different. All right, so after you exit this connex, you will come and go all the way down to ground level. You will boogie all the way around this connex. And you will run up to each shooter on each side of the tire. And you will shoot 1 paddle. That will be the end of the time. So when the second shooter hits the paddle, time over. Okay. This is the only position where you can shoot when your buddy is not next to you. So if you come around booking, go ahead and shoot, and if your guy's behind you, you'll shoot afterwards.
So both of you guys have to hit just 1 target?
Just 1 target. 1 shot, unload, show clear.
So just for clarity, on the arms reach thing, is that in moving or just in shooting?
Just in shooting. Arms length, just in shooting. When you move, it doesn't matter. Down here it doesn't matter, because if you're up here, let's say you got a pistol guy shooting, the rifle guy can come up and start shooting, and that's unfair. So the only time you can do it is down here because it doesn't matter. Everybody understand?
All right. Shooters, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. stage 3 are on the second to last team right now. Don't you leave him, Ronnie.
What?
All right, go.
Targets left or right?
Shooter, left, then the front four, then the rear. Fire when ready. Make safe. Wait for your partner, wait for your partner. Good, go. Back one. I'm not so clear. Unloading. Clear.
Drop that bag. Ready. Hit. I'll let you clear. Hit. I'll let you clear. Clear. 18740. Good job, guys. Don't worry, Brandon and I still beat you.
Alright, so that was the match. So we'll go ahead and go over what I was using in the match, and then we'll go back and we'll talk about each stage. So starting off, we have my pistol mags. So I was running the Archon today, so I was using 18 round Archon mags, and then the holster, the Blackhawk double mag holster that just went on my belt. So nothing really fancy there. Like I said, the gun was an Archon Type B Gen 2. Holster is a G-code holster for it. I've been using this gun a lot. I need to switch to something else, but for these matches, this is the only gun I have that has level 2 retention, so it's the best setup for these matches, so that way I don't get disqualified. The only thing with the Archon is that I'm running a Holosun EPS on there. It's currently turned off. So that's the pistol for the match. The last piece of gear is the plate carrier. So if you frequently watch my channel, you'll see that I competed in the Proving Grounds finale, and I ended up winning Slick Division for the finale. So because of that, I was not able to, I think technically I'm not supposed to really compete in Slick Division anymore. So for this match, I was competing in men's intermediate. And so if you're not familiar with Proving Grounds, that means for men's intermediate, I have to have a plate carrier or, some type of gear that weighs a minimum of 15 pounds. So this carrier is the Faro Concept Slickster. I didn't have any pouches or anything on it. I was just running it as you see. I really just had 2 magazines in these, side pouches here, so that's really how I ran it. And then for plates, these are, thank you, Winnie. Does it smell good? Smells like sweat. So one of the things that I ended up winning at the Proving Grounds finale last year was a certificate to RX Plus plates. So I ended up winning, a set of 15-pound steel training plates. So these are not ballistic plates. Obviously, there's a big cutout in the middle of them. All they are just weight. That's it. So for this competition, the set together weighs 15 pounds. So it's perfect for just barely meeting that weight requirement. So the rifle I decided to use is something I haven't used in a while. So this is the Kel-Tec RDB. So as far as how I had it set up, I had the Omega 36M on the end of the gun. I have it in its short configuration with a 30 caliber flash hider end cap on the end of it. That ring there that you see is the rear mount for the Magpul suppressor cover. It's mounted to a Silencer Co. ASR 3-prong flash hider. I've got one of the Magpul hand stops. I have the Caldwell bipod on there right now. However, I did not use that during the match. I had it off the gun. I took it to the match just in case I needed it, but I ended up not needing it at all. Optic is the March 1.5 to 15 by 42. The typical optic I've been using for these matches for the past year or so. And the sling is the cheap sling that came with the rifle. So that was the rifle setup, and it served me quite well, as you saw. It actually saved the day, which is not something most people would think of when it comes to Kel-Tec. But oh, the handguard. So that is the Lucky Irishman Rhino rail, I believe. And this is the 20-inch. So this is the 20-inch RDB, so that's the rail for the 20-inch gun. The only other piece of gear I used was my small little Caldwell bag. I don't remember where I put it, so I couldn't get it when I filmed this intro. So now that we've gone over the gear, we'll go ahead and go back over the stage footage and talk about it, and then wrap up the video. Alright, so the first stage of the day for us was stage 4. This is the only stage I did not get the stage description on, so sorry about that. But basically the way the stage worked, right, so you had one person be the primary shooter, you had the other person be the secondary. The secondary would pick up the log after the first person shot that first target. And, luckily the RO didn't disqualify us right off the bat, because, my partner basically walked in front of me as I was loading my pistol, but, luckily we were allowed to continue. I was pretty happy with how this stage went. It was the first stage of the day. As I was planning the stage, I was looking at these pistol targets, and I was like, these are, pretty large, so I decided to try and shoot most of them on the move. I was able to do that fairly easily. I didn't have a huge amount of issues with the pistol. One thing I did not notice until I watched back the footage was how close that log came to hitting me in the foot when my partner dropped it. That could have easily ended the day right there as well. So after we get through the pistol, we run up to the long range. We're going at a decent pace. I pushed myself a little bit too hard on this stage. I ended up regretting how hard I went afterwards. But once we get to the top here, the secondary shooter has some pistol stuff to do. And, luckily, me and my partner, we are both, fairly competent shooters. So no issues with that. And then we move on to rifle. I don't have a huge amount of experience shooting the RDB at more than like 100 yards, but it did just fine today. I didn't really have any issues. I had a little bit of trouble hitting the 400-yard targets at first because I wasn't 100% sure what the hold was supposed to be. Ended up being about 2 mils. I did have a double in there. So one of the things with the RDB, one of the reasons I haven't really used it at any matches that you've seen me post is because it's super easy to accidentally bump fire it, and I mean, you saw it there. And I don't want to get disqualified from a match because I accidentally shot twice when I meant to shoot once. So, again, luckily the RO did not, penalize me or anything like that. But speaking of penalties, we did get a penalty here. Both of us did, me and my partner, because in the stage description, and what we were supposed to do is after we shot through our string of the long range stuff, we were supposed to strip out our magazines. That way we only had one round in the gun. Then we were supposed to take a shot at a high value target. Since I was the primary shooter, I shot first. If I hit it, then we just go. If I miss, then my partner shoots at it, and if he misses, then we get a miss. But since we did not strip out our magazines, we ate a penalty there. I was going to pick up the log from our partner, so that way he didn't have to carry it down and back, but he decided to carry it both ways, so good on him. He ended up kind of losing it there. He had to drop his rifle sling came undone, so he dropped his rifle, and then he kind of dropped the log. But eventually, we make it through, make it to the end. He drops the log, and I finish off the stage. Like I said, I went a little hard on this stage, and I spent the next probably 15 minutes trying not to throw up, so that was fun. So after finishing off stage 4, we move on to stage 5. This time, my partner Ronnie, he went first, so I had to grab the cinder block. So every time he missed, I had to run the cinder block. Well, actually, I take that back. Not every time. So if you heard in the stage description, the way this worked was for people in men's intermediate. We only had to run once per shooting position, whereas men's elite had to run every time. And then right there, I thought he missed, but I guess he didn't. So I started to run and then stopped myself, and it was a little confusing. But I will say that cinder block does a good job of getting your heart rate up after just a few runs. So after he gets done with pistol, then I go ahead and grab my rifle and move to rifle. Now, if you saw on the previous stage, what I did was while Ronnie was shooting the long range stuff, I went ahead and dialed 2 mils for that long range target. Might as well dial since I have the time. I forgot to reset my turret. So on this first string of targets, I have to figure out that, I'm hitting 2 mils high, which at this distance was just enough to send them right over the target. It took me a little bit to figure out what was going on, but once I did, I don't think I had any more misses the rest of that stage, or the rest of that portion of the stage. This prop looks familiar for those of you who watched my recent to book DMR match video. Luckily this time we didn't have to shoot off the very top of it. You'll see when Ronnie goes, or you would have seen when Ronnie went, he just flipped it over to the side and used that bottom rung to shoot off of, which a lot of people did that, and from what I was told, it's a very stable position. I just went ahead and shot off the top. I didn't really have any issues with stability, so it worked out fine. Right here I was trying to get a magazine back into the cummerbund, but I ended up just tossing it because I couldn't get it, and I was worried that if you missed, I'd have to run with the cinder block, and yeah, I just tossed it.
That's right, one hitting.
Fuck.
Almost made it through. Almost made it through without a miss there, but not quite. So once he's done, I'll go ahead and go over to pistol. I don't have as many pistol targets to shoot because he knocked over all the plate rack and then all the Texas Star. But started okay on the dueling tree, but ended up missing that one shot, and then I threw a few afterwards, but after that it went pretty smoothly. Then as I'm running over here, I reload. I don't know why. I just I only had to do the one round, and I don't know. I guess I guess what I was probably thinking was that I had to shoot that Texas Star again, but obviously I didn't. I only needed the one round. Alright, so now for stage 1. This stage went pretty well for the most part, except for the very end. So we had to go through this little obstacle course, and we just decided whoever got done with that section first goes to the far box. Whoever got done second goes to the near box. And then one of the things we were allowed to do was if one person finishes their Texas Star first, they were allowed to help their partner, but we finished in basically the same amount of time, so it didn't really matter. Climbing rope went a lot better than I was expecting. I was worried that since I had the extra 15 pounds that there might be an issue with me climbing the rope, but it went fine. You see here Ronnie grabbed both of our rifles, and basically the reason why was we were allowed to stage the rifles kind of anywhere on the stage, and so he just went ahead and grabbed them, put them where we were going to end up after the obstacle course. That way we didn't have to carry them throughout the whole obstacle course. And then I'm going to speed up through here. One thing I was kind of surprised with was how worn out I got throughout this obstacle course. I was beat by the end. You can see after I make it through and I make it to the next shooting position, I'm walking. I'm not moving very fast, which was pretty surprising, to be honest. I didn't think I would get that tired from this, but you know, I guess I need to do more cardio. When I get up here, I go to the black mat, thinking that's the shooting position, not realizing there's a red box there. So luckily I was corrected and not penalized for that. We were allowed to go ahead and start shooting. However, since we had to alternate between shooters, even though I was able to start, you know, I couldn't move on. One of the things that we did pretty well is we were both, you know, on it. So as soon as I shot with my pistol, he was already on the rifle target and shot. And then same with me. Once he shot a rifle target, I was already on the next pistol target and shot, and we got through this really quick up until Ronnie's gun mouthed. So basically what happened is Ronnie is running hand loads, and he is at the max powder charge for the powder he's using, and he's using range pickup brass. And so what we think is happening is basically some of the brass has a slightly loose primer pocket, and since he's at the highest end of the pressure, you know, some of those primers worked their way loose, and he actually ended up getting a primer caught under his extractor. So he wasn't able, the bolt was not able to fully go into battery, so he wasn't able to, you know, fire the round, and then he wasn't really able to get that live round. He wasn't able to get that round out of the chamber either. So I hand him my rifle, and basically what happened with my rifle was, one thing, I don't think his ammo was sized for my rifle. Maybe my chamber's a tiny bit tighter than his, because when he went to charge the rifle, one thing he did is he didn't give the bolt the full range of motion that it needed to fully strip the round out of the magazine, and so it didn't have all the energy it needed to go forward into the chamber and lock. So it didn't quite go all the way into battery, so I stopped him, and then after that, you know, it was tight to get it out, so I had to mortar it. But after that, you know, I just gave him my gun and my ammo, and he finished off his portion of the stage, and then we were able to keep going. But yeah, his ammo issue is something that ended up coming back to bite us on the next stage. Okay, so now on to stage 2. So we started out in the little building here. We run out. We each had to go to our own separate parts of the stage, and we were both shooting simultaneously. As far as I can tell, we both did our own parts pretty well, and it wasn't like one of us was cruising through one section and the other person was struggling, because we each finished our part at roughly the same time, and as we came back, we passed each other in sort of the midpoint, so we each did a pretty good job of getting through our portion. You can see one of the things I did bring with me was this little green Caldwell bag, and yeah, it's probably not something I really needed for this stage, but I was glad that I did have it. And you know, as we were planning this stage, we decided that once I was done with the rifle portion, I would leave my bag at the van for Ronnie in case he wanted it, which I don't think he ended up actually using it, but I left it there for him anyway. Good old RDB being weird. Yeah. So again, we're both you know, doing our own parts fairly well. Up until Ronnie's gun goes down again. Now I didn't know this was happening, obviously. You know, I'm just, you know, getting through my pistol portion of the match, trying to get through it, you know, as effectively as I can. Had to do one reload, but you know, not too bad.
Hey, change position, second window. Same target, left, right.
Finally make it through, unload, show clear, holster, and now I'm heading to the door breach. However, Ronnie is still on the rifle portion, and then as soon as I basically get to the door, his gun stops working. So I was sitting here with the battering ram, kind of getting ready, getting my stuff situated so that way I can do it. And then I eventually hear the gunshots stop, and I didn't know where my partner was, so you know, in my head I was thinking, okay, I will just run over there, give him my ammo so that way he can run it through his gun. Or, you know, in the other scenarios, you know, just give him my rifle again. But this time what the issue was is he actually ended up blowing 2 primers separately, which I don't know how he managed to do this, but the primers ended up getting smashed into the barrel extension. So I don't know how the first one, I don't know how he was able to get 2. Whatever, he did. Because there were 2 smashed in there, there was a live round in the chamber, and he wasn't able to get it out because the bolt couldn't go far enough forward for the extractor to grab onto it, so he couldn't pull it out. And so the RO ended up deciding that he was just gonna call the stage safe, have him go clear his gun, and then we were going to be able to shoot the stage a second time, which was very kind on his part. He did not have to do that. He could have said, you know what, that's a DNF for, you know, part-time, whatever, but he let us go again. So I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead to the next time through. Right, so second time through, you know, everything's more or less the same. I have all the same stuff. This time around, I let Ronnie use some of my AAC 77 grain OTMs that I had. I just had them with me because I wasn't sure how much ammo I was going to go through for the match, so I had that as backup ammo. You know, luckily it worked out that he was able to use it. Obviously his 0 changed, and we weren't able to go confirm 0 between stages, so he had to figure out where his gun was shooting and the dope on the clock. But you know, it worked out regardless because we ended up still placing fairly well on this stage. But one thing that was unfortunate was that Ronnie's camera died for this stage, so I don't have his point of view. I only have mine. And then as I get to the pistol portion, I make it through, I think, the first set of targets. And then after those first set, my camera died as well. So I didn't have, I'm missing a few sections of the stage. I was able to turn my camera on for part of the pistol portion, but it didn't catch all of it. One of the things with the rifle was I was taking my time making sure I got my hits. I didn't want to, you know, sit there and just send rounds downrange and waste a bunch of time.
Hit! 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 Unload, shoot clear. Go. Alright. Go, go, go!
So as I'm running back, I see Ronnie come down the stairs, and right there I heard my camera beep. So I knew it had died. Like I said, I got it to turn on for part of the pistol, but it died again quickly after this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lie and say that I hit all the targets with one shot. I never missed. It was perfect. I did absolutely nothing wrong. And then right here, I'm waiting for Ronnie to get back to me so that way we can do the door breach. And this was actually the worst part of the day for me because I ended up hurting my shoulder pretty good. So I'm sitting here with the ram. He taps me, and you can see he pushes the ram, and it causes it to kind of slide off. And when it slides off, I'll see if I can kind of. So it slides off, and I don't know exactly what it was that caused me to get injured, but you know, that weight moving the way it did with my arm attached to it, I guess I don't know. I ended up pulling or tweaking a muscle in my shoulder, and I'm still dealing with that about 3 weeks later, so it's not super fun. Luckily, after that first hit, it only took one extra hit. That second hit, one of the weird things was that second hit did not give me any pain, so I don't know what that's about. But with that, this stage is over, and we move on to the next stage. Okay, so for this stage, we had to do a little bit more planning for this one because, my shoulder was not feeling super good, and so we decided that I would take the oxygen tank because, it's basically a backpack. I can put it on. I wouldn't have to carry it weird with, either my right hand or with my left hand. I wouldn't have to worry about it hurting my shoulder. And then because Ronnie's rifle was giving him problems, or at least Ronnie's ammo was giving him problems, we decided that I would be shooter 2 with the rifle and he would be shooter 1 with the pistol. So as we get up here, one of the strategies that I've heard a lot of people talk about is that when you have the baby, as they call it, you just leave it on your shoulders and you just shoot with it on you. That way you don't have to set the baby down and pick it back up and set it down and pick it back up. You can just leave it there and do everything and be done with it. And it seemed to work pretty well for Ronnie. The second position seemed to give him a little bit of problem, but we were able to get through it no problem. So we get up here, load rifle, and get through these rifle targets without really any problem. This march gives me a lot of flexibility. I think I only go up to, on this part I only went up to like 6 or 7 power, so I had a ton more magnification to use, but at this magnification it was no problem to hit these targets. Get through that, move to the next one, and finish off this stage, or finish off this portion of the stage. One of the things that I was doing during a lot of this match was being very careful about, being very deliberate when I was pulling the trigger on the RDB to not double it. Wouldn't want to get DQ'd because of that. So, make it back down, get to the tire, load pistol, and finish off the stage with, we each finish off the stage with one shot on the dueling tree. No problem for either of us, and that's it. That was the day. Okay, so overall, the match went pretty well. Despite the penalties and the time issues we had with trying to fix Ronnie's malfunction on stage 1, we ended up placing 9th out of 61 overall, which is pretty good. And then within men's intermediate, we placed 4th out of 25, so not too bad given the issues we had. If we hadn't had those issues that we had, we probably could have placed 2nd or 3rd in men's intermediate, and then we might have been top 5 overall, but I'm pretty happy with the results. So I think that's all I've got for this match. If you've got any questions, go ahead and leave them below, and then I will see you on the next video.